At Atlanta Dental Spa, we use our standards of care form to associate the problem in the Healthy Mouth baseline to a consequence and a solution. So in the Healthy Mouth baseline, we see fractured or leaking fillings or crowns as a problem. And if we're talking about this with a patient, we go to that section of the standards of care and we see that a problem, fractured and leaking fillings and crowns, has the consequences of the spread of a cavity, bacterial infection, in that tooth and to other teeth. We also see the consequence of pain, needing a root canal, an abscess, loss of the tooth, and bad breath. These are the consequences that we would share with the patient when we show them the picture of their fractured or leaking amalgam. We tell them, what I'm concerned about is that if we don't do anything about this, you could end up with the cavity spreading and leading to you needing a root canal, being in pain and having an abscess, maybe even the tooth fracturing and losing the tooth. If we know the personal motivator, we tie the problem and consequence into the personal motivator. After we share that with the patient, we're quiet.
Bacteria that's leaking down underneath those edges, and it's starting to cause new cavities underneath, and that's what that darkness is that you see around. The other thing with silver fillings is they kind of act like a wedge over time. We put so much chewing force on our back teeth that over time it kind of pounds down into the tooth and it starts to actually crack the tooth, and you've got some very definitive crack lines here that you can see coming out around that tooth. My concern at this point is obviously, having a cavity in your tooth is not a good thing, and if you've not started to experience pain yet, my concern is that in the near future that you will. As well as when you have these cracks, I worry about you kind of breaking portions of the tooth off. Like I said, we put a lot of force on our back teeth, so when you have cracks and breaks in the teeth like that, I get real concerned that you're going to break your teeth.